go.
So yeah, so there's a car. Yeah, so there's a Ford car dealership here, and yeah, that French's Flowers there. I sold. They used to be on Main Street, but I sold the building, and then they sold the business to these guys. Right here.
Yeah.
This is all slated for Big Box Plaza.
Okay, they're going to put in a smart center kind of.
Yeah, it's all going to be kind of here.
Oh, that's good.
And then there's a little bit more employment land over there. I don't know when all that's going to happen. They bought it 2008. So, anyways, that's the deal with that. So, Highway 124 going south, Highway 89. You're going to hang a right. If you go left, that'll take you back to Highway 10.
Okay.
Just take you back to
This way, how you come into town is this way.
Exactly. Welcome to Shelburne, everything else. That was just a little industrial area that I thought I'd show you.
Cool.
Turn that down. And so vet clinic on the right. And then you have the stores on the right hand side as you come up. 2 gas stations to choose from. They got New Orleans pizza, which is actually fairly good.
I was going to ask, it's good pizza?
Yeah, it's not bad. Okay. The little town and milk variety, everyone calls it Mr. Kim because the guy's name is Kim, last name.
Yeah.
So he owns that. That's a place where you can get videos. It's the only place in town you can get videos now.
Okay.
So Subway shares the same place as Max. I always like to drive in just with all the big trees and everything else.
Yeah, it's definitely,
Now there is no bypass, so all the trucks
come down here.
Come straight through here.
Okay. And this is Main, right?
This is Main Street, yeah.
Okay.
So there is a 24-hour grocery store, which is the food land that used to be IGA.
Yeah.
I'll show you that in a minute.
Sure.
And then this is the cool little downtown core. It's nice and small. So my office is on the left-hand side, and there's a little parkette over here. This is Town Hall on the left-hand side.
Okay.
Okay. And then there's a place called IDA. It's a Shoppers Drug Mart type of thing. Tony's Sweet Treats. This sells ice cream and sausages over here on the right. There's a great little place called Jellies Cafe right here.
Okay.
Great sandwiches. Great little place called Soaring Heart. It's all organic food and everything else. There's a place over here on the left-hand side called Side Roads Restaurant. You can get food there. It's like the restaurant in town. Martial arts place here. You got the Canada Trust little party place. Shelburne Free Press. There's a gym down here. There's Main Street Cafe, great little restaurant. Eat breakfast type of thing. There's a place no one really uses, this fitness place. Service Ontario, which is where you get your license done on the left-hand side here. Sorry, I know I'm just saying.
No, it's okay. Trust me, it's good to know where everything.
This is the old train tracks that people use for snowmobiling.
I was gonna say I saw train tracks on Google Maps. Are they?
You can go hiking down there.
Okay.
No, they were.
Oh, they're removed. Okay.
Oh yeah, they're not there anymore. Which is kind of neat. So everyone hikes down them.
Nice.
So we're outside, like this is the end of town now.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna turn around and you can film the other side now. So again, this is a wood place.
Okay.
Where they make 2x4s and all that kind of stuff.
Is there any kind of home hardware type of deal here for if you need to buy supplies, you don't have to go to...
Yep, home hardware is in town. I'll show you that as well. Actually, I should have drove down a little bit further and shown you that.
That's just as long as there's somewhere that if you're in dire need of a washer, you don't have to drive for a 25-cent washer.
Here you get your license and stuff done. That little restaurant, breakfast place I was telling you about, Main Street Cafe, it's just up here on the right. And then there's a place called Hands Catering right here. They just opened up.
Okay.
And they're very, very good. Their food, it's like gluten-free and dairy-free, some products and things like that. It's really cool.
Yeah.
They have those things. There's a two banks: Royal Bank, TD Canada Trust. Home's Appliances. They sell appliances and music. It's kind of an interesting mix.
Yeah.
They've been here forever. There's a Daisy Mart. You can, your corner store type of thing.
Yeah.
So they're there. And there's a skateboard shop. There's an antique place called Yesteryears next to Side Roads.
Nice. Broken Board Skate Shop.
Yeah.
Yesteryears. Nice.
On weekends, there is a lot more traffic in town.
There's a local. Is it town place or is it a
town place?
Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if it was just county or town.
Yeah. So they actually have. Orangeville has its own police force, and Shelburne has its own police force.
Okay.
Everybody else has OPP.
Yeah, that's.
So there's a dry cleaners here, the right hand side.
Okay.
And then this is the optometrist. You can get your eyes done and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Glasses. You got the Royal Legion. They have like wing night and all kinds of great things they serve. And then I'm making a left here.
Yeah.
The Canada Post.
Okay.
On the left hand side here.
The town post office.
And then right up here is your library. They redid all this.
Oh,
It's
wow.
all been redone. It looks very nice inside. And then there's a Chinese place, and there's an arcade over there. So Chinese place, arcade. There's a People's Credit Union here. And then there's the Trinity Church here. Now this is Owen Sound Street. This is just down the street from Maine.
Yeah.
Where we just did a loop. That's what we did.
Okay.
And then this is Owen Sound Street. So if we kept going this, we'd eventually make our way to Owen Sound, which is why it's called Owen Sound Street.
Okay.
And down here, there's a dentist. I don't go to this dentist because I don't like him.
Okay.
A couple of
Bad.
clients. Yeah, it's just not the greatest.
Pulled the wrong tooth.
Yeah. And then right over here, this is so all the teenagers, they'll go here for the school day cafe.
Okay, so this is kind of the high school / college, I guess, hangout? Or?
Well, yeah, well, it's the high school, and they own the whole building. They live upstairs.
Okay, yeah, they're up there.
And,
nice deck they put in.
yeah. Oh yeah, it's gorgeous. Right, this one's a Reno, and that one was a Reno. Actually, I may even show you that one. So this is the high
Is it really like a mess or is it?
No, it's done. It's nice.
Oh, it's just run out.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so this is the high school, Center Dufferin. And we'll drive up where the baseball diamond is, and show you the elementary school down here. So Silk Drive is just back in here. This is the elementary school that you back onto. So it looks like they're getting the driveway or the turnaround all repaved.
Okay, so this is the school that's behind Silk.
Yeah. So the people, so Silk, this is where they would go.
Okay.
And we have the baseball diamond thing going on here. It looks like a tournament. And you can see the wind turbines in the far distance.
Okay, yeah.
That train track that I was talking about
Yeah.
is just back there. You see those kids kind of walking at the back over there?
Yeah.
It's just on the other side.
Okay.
And it runs all the way the length. Up, another baseball diamond back here. So all the kids, they go to grade 8 here, and then they walk across the street and go to grade 9 over there.
That's
And you
nice.
got the little car.
What were those sheds back
Oh,
there?
those portables.
Portables? Okay.
Yeah, so they run out of room. That's why they're building the new school,
Oh, okay.
because they ran out of room, so they need to have other classrooms.
Okay. That's all town.
Yeah, so they have football. They play football in this field.
Okay. Nice town.
So-
It's got a cool little feel to it.
Yeah,
Seems.
people are
what's-
very friendly.
What's the general age, would you say, for...
They're young. I mean, we're about...
Is it your age, my age? Kind
Yeah,
of 40,
yeah.
30, 40?
Yeah, between 35 to 45 type of thing, like that kind of age range.
Cool.
That's the one that we went to that we didn't like.
I know somebody was telling me there's a bit of an older population here, but then again, that was quite a while ago, they were saying, so I don't know if a lot of them have, you know...
Yeah, a lot of them have... I'll show you the retirement...
or something.
Yeah, I'll show you the retirement home
Okay.
as well, because we do have one in town there. And there's a condo for older folks as well. Just kind of driving you up through some of the side streets here.
Yeah. Now the
older neighborhoods.
The population here is generally
6,000.
Is it?
It's going to be growing to 17,000 in the coming 25 years.
Yeah, that's the forecast.
Yeah.
Is it new Shelburne Heights, I guess you would call it, or are they? Is it people that have basically lived here or lived in the area and moved? Or
people come.
Is a lot of kind of come and go?
Yeah, everybody comes from everywhere. Like Barrie, I came from Milton, and my in-laws came from Kleinburg, which is in Vaughan. So, I mean, people...
Okay, so you get people from all over.
Yes.
Okay, because that's why I wasn't sure if it was kind of a town where, you know, everyone kind of grew up here and knows everyone, and it's hard to get into, or if it's when it's people from everywhere, it's easy to kind of meet and greet. And...
That's the Jelly House. That was the founder of Orangeville. That was his house.
Nice.
And then this is the arcade that I was... This used to be like a country depot. Like a nursery type of place. Anyways, it's owned by the arcade people now.
Okay.
Right. So let's continue. Yeah, I'm not going to go back to Main Street again. We've already done that. Yeah. So we're going to go down. We're back to where the library is.
And this is, for reference, what street are we on?
Owen Sound Street.
Owen Sound and... Cross Street is
First,
okay.
Yeah. Sounds
good.
First. Post office, and there's the Legion. So on a Friday night or Saturday night, people kind of go to the Legion.
Yeah.
And they do have like wing night, which is kind of nice. And they just put in a brand new roof on that place too.
Man,
it's nice and blue.
Yeah, definitely.
Really blue. Okay, over here. If you're into, Veterinarian Clinic, there's one right here.
Yeah.
But there's also a great fitness place that just opened up. All brand new equipment.
Nice.
Come in, you got 24-hour, you can go exercise whenever you want.
Oh.
I think it's like $43.
Really? That's good.
It's pretty cool. So you can go to your nails place. If you come in and you find your appliances don't work, you can go to the laundromat right here.
Yeah.
The Happy Dragon Chinese food place, that's the second one that we have in town. Foodland, Giant Tiger is basically like the
we have a Giant Tiger here as well.
Okay, and then you've got the Foodland, which is open 24 hours.
Okay.
And it's great. They have pretty much everything that you would kind of...
Reasonably priced.
Oh yeah, I mean, well, maybe a little bit more only...
Just because they're 24, right?
Just because they're 24 hours. Most of the people, again, it's walking distance, right?
Okay.
These units in front here, these are fourplexes.
Oh, okay.
That are people rent. There's a shortage of rental housing in Shelburne.
Okay.
So we're driving south back towards First Street. Main Street is straight ahead. This used to be a hospital, but there wasn't very much people in it.
Okay.
So they transferred all the beds down to Shelburne, which is 15 minutes away, and they're turning that into affordable. Up on the main upstairs, there are 22 affordable living units.
Okay. So they turned.
And then the main floor is going to be like commercial for, medical places and stuff like that.
Okay.
So again, we're going parallel to Highway 89, which is Main Street. We're going parallel. We're going west.
East.
For
clinics or hospitals, the closest, I guess, is Orangeville, right?
Yeah. Okay. That's where my doctor is. And I will show you the Mel Lloyd Center. There is a hospital here in town.
Okay,
like
just
medical center. Sorry, I should say.
Okay.
So there's the Petrocan gas station.
Yeah.
Max Milk is kind of right there at the set of lights as well. This is where the paramedic station is. And then this is Rentoul.
There's a fire station
in town here.
In town. Okay.
Yeah. So the industrial street where the liquor store is and everything else is kind of back in there.
In here. Okay.
Back in these houses. And then remember that park you pointed out before? Straight ahead, it's where the park is.
Okay.
And then you can walk through to the park through here.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay. And then that's the water filtration plant, the sewage plant that's back there. I've been here 7 years, I've never smelt.
Okay. That was the unanswered question, or unquestioned question I was going to ask was, how is it come August?
I've honestly, and it's funny how everybody says, it's always August.
Yeah, well.
It's always August. So now we're back on Greenwood Street. To the left is Highway 89 again.
Okay.
Hanging a right this time. And this will take you to the park. That's right here.
Okay.
This is where the Bmx Park is, the skateboard park, all the climbers, the baseball diamond. They're going to be putting in a soccer field in here. They're going to be moving things around.
This definitely is an all-in-one
kind of
park, which is great.
Yeah.
You kind of come and do a bunch of stuff without having to go.
The climbers alone cost 200 and some odd thousand. So this is Robert Street. I'm going to turn here.
Okay.
This is where that the garage that went through to the front to the back.
So this is just
down
from
Pineview.
Okay.
So it's literally right here.
So right around the corner from the park.
And so this is the house.
Okay.
Okay. The Monica Court. This is just a little court. Kind of goes around and it doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
So again, I'm just going south.
What would you say the neighborhood? Is it mixed age kind of thing, or is it?
Yeah, the whole town is mixed.
Okay, so it's hard to say. Well, this is more like families where kids are off to college, or
that was the one that had that conditional offer on it.
Oh yeah, that's the one. Okay,
it needs a heck of a lot of work.
Yeah, you were saying from and from the picture you had sent that you could see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might be a bit bigger than I want to chew.
Yeah,
or a bigger bite.
It's a full flip, is what it is.
Yeah, that's not at all what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something to
maybe
get
some
mild
paint,
stuff.
Maybe a couple of windows. No, that's about it.
Because for me, when you get to that stage, I'd build.
Yeah. So now we're back on Robert Street. Down there is the park. Down this way is Owen Sound Street.
Yeah.
Again, we're running parallel to Highway 89. And this is the seniors' condo residence.
Okay, and over here.
Right here.
Oh, okay.
And then there's the other seniors' place right here.
Wow, you wouldn't know it actually to pass it there. They did a nice, very nice look to the place.
Yeah. So Owen Sound Street's straight ahead. This is William Street.
Okay.
And then down here, this is where they have the fireworks in the old fairgrounds down here.
Okay.
Which I'll just quickly take you in.
Is this used at all during the summer for festivals or anything?
Yeah, for Fiddlefest, they use it. That's in August, beginning of August. And to build the new school, they actually had to annex some of the, well, they didn't annex, the town sold a portion of the fairground to the new school that's being built, which is straight ahead.
Oh, okay, I see.
Right, so that's the semi, and the house that we just saw over on Pineview, or the semi-detached house up here on Marion, this is where they would go.
Okay, so this new school would be...
And
is it strict zoning, or say if I wanted to...
boundaries.
Okay, so if I lived at Silk and wanted to go to this one,
you couldn't.
Wouldn't be... Okay, I wasn't sure.
And then this is the outdoor, this is the rec center.
Okay.
So that's where there's a skating rink and there's an outdoor pool. It's all brand new, just redone. New change rooms, there's a viewing platform and stuff up there.
Okay.
All that's been done. And then this is where they had all the fireworks out here.
Okay.
And it was great. It was a good night. So they last about 8 minutes.
Yeah.
But it was very action-packed.
Nice.
for fireworks in a small town. And this is the fire hall right here.
Oh, okay.
Looks like they're adding an extension on.
Are they volunteer as well?
Yeah,
or?
they're volunteer, yeah.
Okay.
They operate a very good volunteer department. And this is the curling club right here.
Okay.
This is where people go curling. They actually just put in a new front entranceway and everything else. So now we're on Owen Sound Street, going towards Owen Sound. This is really cool. You don't normally see this, but this here is your local your local small variety store, grocery store.
Okay.
You can buy grocery stores. You can buy groceries in there.
Oh yeah. So
And they source it all local. Everything that they sell in there is local.
See, that I like a lot, like the farmer's market.
Yeah.
Do you guys do a farmer's market on the weekend?
I'll show on Thursdays, and I'll show you where the farmer's market is. In Orangeville, they do it on Saturdays. Orangeville or Shelburne just started this year.
Nice. Do they do any kind of... is there like a butcher or anybody that sources from local farms for meat? Like
The only,
Angus or any of that?
Yeah, the only one that you're going to get is Dave's Butcher Shop in Orangeville.
Okay.
Now this is Silk Drive.
Yeah.
So now we're behind the high school and elementary school.
Okay.
So right around the corner here, I have a client of mine. They actually live right there. They're good people. And then so this is Silk right here.
Yeah. So that's it right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you can actually get to the trails, to the trail back here. I believe. I don't think you can get to it through here. You can get into the woods down there. There's only a small little walking place kind of down in there.
Okay.
But I'll show you an area.
Are they like kind of 10-minute, 15-minute trails where you kind of walk down and you try to come back? Or
yeah, kind of lead.
Okay.
You want to guide you to the next trail.
Okay.
Because Shelburne is small, they are trying to come up with a trail system like right around the whole town.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes you're on the sidewalk, sometimes you go through a park, sometimes you're on a farmer's field, all that kind of stuff. But the old train tracks is cool.
No, just one thing I do like about it is that, like what we were talking about, you can kind of go out after supper and take a stroll, and you're not, you can go off into some quiet trail and not be like 10 minutes from town,
Yeah.
which is kind of nice.
Down here, you were asking about new development. Yeah, $400,000 houses going in up here.
Okay.
And some other smaller ones. They're about a year away from that. Down here, this is where all the doctors and lawyers and high-end people used to be in the 70s. This was the place to be in the 70s.
Okay.
This lady here that lives in this house, she came in off a farm that a client of mine owns up on Highway 124. She came in off the farm in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
This house straight ahead was just built. It was just done brand new. They tore down the old one and built a brand new house.
Very nice.
This house here was on the market for 2 years and finally sold.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, never adjusted her price.
What was their asking?
I think $419.
Still not bad considering the size.
And this down here, the guy who owns the house on the left-hand side down here, he's a builder. And so, anyways, he's totally renovated that house. But the reason I'm driving down here is because there's a trail that goes all the way through the kind of the farm field type of thing.
Yeah.
And it takes you up to the old tracks.
Okay.
Very, very, very cool.
Nice.
That's what I walked through from the sun. So this is a neat kind of place.
Yeah, it's a nice little
Pocket
in here.
A lot of people like it in here.
Yeah.
Only because it's kind of hidden away. But what you find is with a lot of the homes in here, they need to be renovated.
Okay, so they haven't done much change
No,
since the
there's a lot.
70s. And
Yeah, 70s and 80s. They haven't done a whole lot.
can I ask you what these stars mean? I see them all over the place. I don't know.
Couldn't tell you.
It's just decation,
Just
I guess.
decoration,
or,
yeah.
Okay, because I see them in the States a lot. I thought well, maybe it's expats from the States that are here.
I don't know. Maybe. I've never run across that.
No, that's definitely a nice little pocket. And there's no, other than that, there's no issues with
No.
the house, like solid foundation.
Oh
and
yeah,
all
yeah.
that.
No, it's all solid in there. This house burned down. The teenager.
Okay.
He threw a cigarette and the house burned down. Anyways, they built a brand new one.
Okay.
That's why that one looks a little bit newer. So yes, we're kind of south of. We're basically on the south end of town right now.
Okay.
So we're gonna go back up and then we're gonna go across.
So is Shelburne coming on a lot of people's radar now?
I think it was on people's radar, like in